Satnam, Namaste. Hi, welcome to Move Yoga Life again, the second video. Hopefully you had a chance to watch the first Move Yoga Life video of the new moon, the Aries new moon, and hopefully you are feeling the fire. I had a friend message me the other day and she said, "Girl, I am on fire," but in a good way. So I'm hoping that by now you're starting to feel the drive, you're starting to feel the confidence, you're starting to put things into action, because that's what this new moon is all about. Hopefully you watched the video and you've been doing the exercise. So the video is not for you to just have to watch one time, or if you haven't caught it yet and think that you've missed it because you didn't watch it on the new moon. No, this video is for you to watch every day until April 23rd for the next new moon. Because the key is to feel the energy, to be sync with the energy consistently throughout the days, throughout the weeks, and continue to allow yourself to align with that wonderful, beautiful Aries new moon, that fiery, fierce full moon, that new moon, new moon that activates the gut, all right, your place of confidence, your place of willpower. So that was our new moon. So please go back and watch that, because now we're going to go ahead and experience the full moon. And with the full moon, I'm really excited to do this. It's going to be something that we truly all need. And the way that this class is going to be broken down is in 3 ways. I'm going to give you the forecast, all right? Because this whole entire video, this whole entire class, this workshop, why we're doing this, is to first become aware. The Kundalini Yoga practice that we'll be doing on the third portion of this video, of this class, Kundalini Yoga is the yoga of awareness. And what I hope to do is give you a little bit extra awareness when I give you first the forecast of what this full moon, this beautiful pink, airy, Libra, loving, beautiful, joyful full moon is going to be all about. I'm going to do that first with you. The second portion, which I hope you went ahead and printed out, I believe there's a link on this YouTube video. If not, go to the Move Yoga Life tribe on Facebook. If you go on there in files, you can go ahead and click that and print out it'll be under the 5 questions to ask yourself under the Libra full moon. But there's so much more on this worksheet, and on the second half of this video, we're going to go over that. And one more thing, a handy dandy note card. If you can get that, we'll be using that for the ritual of forgiveness and gratitude. That will be the second portion. And then your yoga mat. Make sure you have your yoga mat, because we are going to be doing a wonderful Kundalini yoga. I'm really excited to do this with you today. I did it yesterday and I waited so that I can do this, that portion of the class with you. And it's going to be called the Nabi Kriya, which it's not just the Nabi Kriya. We did that for the new moon, but the Nabi Kriya for the prana and the apana. And prana and apana is the breath, the inhales and the exhales, your life force. And whenever you're working your breath, whenever you're focusing on air, you're activating the heart chakra. You're activating the heart chakra. You're coming to a place of love, compassion, forgiveness. And what's so wonderful about this practice, and why I'm so excited to teach it, because it matches absolutely perfect with the energy that we're going to be in right now during this full moon. Because what we got now is this fiery energy, driven energy from the new moon that we just got activated 2 weeks ago, and that we're in right now. And now this full moon is going to come with this big, bright, beautiful light. This big, bright, beautiful pink full moon that's going to come and activate our heart chakra, bringing that fire into our heart space, purifying our body, mind, soul, spirit, and our heart. And so we're coming into this place because it's time. It's time to make sure that we're loving ourselves. It's time to make sure that we're also spreading love to everyone else. And this more than anything is exactly what we need right now, to be able to connect, to be able to share love, to tell people it's going to be okay, to have hope that there's beauty even amongst the ugly. And so Let's really connect to that space. Let's really become aware of exactly what is happening around us so that we can take it all in and use it to our benefits. Because ultimately, the reason why I created this class about 1.5 years ago was really so that we can really come to a place of manifestation, right? I mean, what fun is it if we're living just day to day and not dreaming and setting goals and just having these mundane lives? Especially now, we can totally get lost in that energy, having to all of us be at home every day with the same people or no people. This now more than ever is a time to really sit down and really start manifesting, start planning things out, really take advantage of this time. And so I hope with this class, by syncing yourself up with the energy that's all around you and becoming aware, you can nitpick and pick what tools you need and what tools will work for you so that you can truly manifest, so that you can truly visualize the goals that you want to see and then make them happen in reality. Does that sound good? I hope it does, because it sounds pretty phenomenal to me. And so let's get started. Let's do the forecast. Let's go over that full moon worksheet, really get an understanding of what exactly this full moon is trying to teach us, this beautiful Libra full moon, and ask those questions so that we can find those answers. We're going to do our forgiveness and gratitude portion of the ritual, and I'll explain that more once we get to that part. And then we're really going to hone in and get into this practice of really activating our core, a lot of core at the beginning, opening up our heart, and then using this beautiful meditation. And the meditation, where do I have it? The meditation for a calm heart. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more, a little bit later when we actually get into the exercise meditation portion. Or actually, I'll just explain it to you right now. Why not? Let me just get all the explanations out of the way. So the meditation for a calm heart. The meditation for the calm heart is going to be, are you ready? It's going to be very similar, somewhat similar to the Nabi Kriya exercise for the new moon. We did a meditation where we came to the heart, but the mudras were a little bit different. This mudra is going to be putting your left palm to your heart, bringing it to heart center, and bringing your right palm in Gyan mudra. This activates your knowledge. All right, this activates your knowledge as you place that beautiful palm right down beside you. We're going to have our eyes closed, or you can have them partially open. So this meditation is really good if you're sensing any type of anxiety, any type of frustration. If you feel like you're trying to come to a place where you're trying to connect with someone and you're struggling with anger, if you're feeling like, honestly, you have a blocked heart. If you feel you have a blocked heart, this is a really great meditation to come to. And so if I can, just real quick, bear with me real quick, okay? I'd like to read just exactly what this meditation for the calm heart is about. So this soothing breath practice is a pranayama. It relieves anxiety and promotes calmness and mental clarity. Emotionally, this meditation adds clear perception to your relationships with yourself and others. If you are upset at work or in a personal relationship, sit in this meditation for 3 to 15 minutes before deciding how to act. Then act with your full heart, Physically, this meditation strengthens the lungs and the heart. This meditation is perfect for beginners. It opens up the awareness of the breath and its conditions to the lungs. Because what we'll be doing is not only will we be holding this mudra, all right, with your eyes closed, we're going to be taking deep breaths in through the nose as long as you can, holding the breath, suspending the breath at the upper top of the chest, holding the breath in this space, in the lungs, filling up this area, holding it as long as you can, and then slowly, gently, not forcefully, releasing the air out through the nose. So try that with me real quickly. Rub the palms together. Activate your healing, loving hands. Gently bring the left palm to the heart, the right palm to Gyan Mudra, which is your index finger and your thumb tips come together to touch. The rest of the fingers are pointing upwards. This is your declaration, right? Eyes are closed. Take a deep breath in. Continue to breathe in as long as you can. Keep breathing. Hold, suspend the breath. When I say suspend, feel the breath up at the top of the chest. Feel it in the clavicle, filling up all of the lungs. Holding the breath there, suspending the breath there. Continue to hold as long as you can. There's a sweet spot that whereas you're holding, your breath wants so badly to take a gasp. See if you can just sip in just a little bit more air. And when you're ready, exhale it out slowly, gently. Try not to let it out forcefully, but slowly exhale out through the nose. Good job. So we're going to be taking those deep breaths in, holding, taking those deep breaths out. That will be the breath. All right. Now, while you do that breath, inhaling slowly and deeply through both nostrils, suspending the breath, and gradually exhaling. As you do that breath, I'll be playing a beautiful mantra in the background. All right. And I want you to listen to that mantra. Listen to the sounds, listen to the vibrations of this mantra. Allow yourself to get lost in this mantra. And the reason why I picked this particular mantra is because it actually activates the heart. It is the mantra of Ra, Ma, Da, Sa. Sa, Se, So, Hung. Ra, Ma, Da, Sa. Sa, Se, So, Hung. That's going to be repeating beautifully in the background. And if you can, try and see if you can match that mantra with the inhales as you hear the mantra, each word, each sound, taking a breath in, holding it for the extension of that full mantra, and exhaling out. Practice it. If you feel like you have to let the breath out before the mantra even ends, then it's okay. Continue to let that be your sound, your guide, all right? Allow yourself to get lost in that sound, because what this sound is this mantra taps into the energy of the sun, the moon, earth, and the infinite spirit to bring us to a place of deep healing. It can be chanted to heal the self or to send healing energy to anyone around you. It's a very beautiful mantra. So that in the combination of your mudra, with your breath, and with your intention and your awareness from this class, it's going to be a very, very powerful practice. And we'll be doing that right at the very end, after the whole entire workshop. And so it's going to be a really beautiful finale to everything that we have. It's going to be a very magical class, I have to say. So why not? Let's get started. That was a heck of an introduction. And so I hope you're still with me. We have so much. I have so many beautiful gifts for you. And I really, truly hope you enjoy this class. So let's get started. All right. Now let's go ahead and come to whichever place you'd like, either in Shavasana. Traditionally in our class, the way I like to get this class started is in Shavasana. Let's see, this class would right now be at our wonderful studio in Gilbert, Sunshine Yoga. And we would normally have this in the evening, such as we do now. And so it's usually nice to come to lying down flat. But if you want to keep yourself seated, as long as the spine is nice and long, erected and straight, so that the breath can move in and down and up and around the spine, do whatever makes you happy. So if you are coming to lie down in Shavasana, make sure that the entire spine is grounded. Gently guide the chin to the chest so that the back of the neck is also grounded. The palms come down beside you, either facing up to receive or down to ground. The feet just gently flop off to the side. And then just allow yourself to relax. Come into your sacred space. This is where you can begin to really ground yourself by becoming aware of the space around you. Yoga, and especially these practices, can be very vulnerable. A lot comes out. And so before you can come to a space of vulnerability, you need to make sure that you feel safe. You need to make sure that you feel grounded. So take a moment to tap into the space that you're in right now. Take a moment to just listen. Listen to your breath. Feel the sensations of the belly rising. Feel the sensation of the exhale as the belly button collapses towards the back of the spine. The bones are becoming heavy. Your breath is becoming soft. And let out a big sigh. And continue to relax in the space, taking some deep breaths in, taking some deep breaths out. And as you continue to relax, allow yourself to open up your ears. Open up your place of communication, of understanding. Open up so that you can allow my words to come in. And whatever words stick, let those words be planted. Plant those seeds. And whatever doesn't, let it go. Don't worry. Whatever is supposed to be heard for you today is special for you. So just relax and surrender. Breathe. This is the energetic forecast of the all-loving, balancing Libra full moon. The fiery passion of Aries season is in full effect. And the April 2020 full supermoon is illuminating the sky on Tuesday, April 7th. Full moons are a time of increased energy and illumination. And the supermoon takes place when the full moon is even closer to the earth than usual, which can make things feel even more intense. Many of us have felt this intensity building in different ways ever since the new moon in Aries in late March. And the upcoming full moon is set to bring this energy in bloom. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. It's important to know that the full moon experiences are always transformative and strengthening, but the process is rarely ever smooth or easy. Remember that a full moon in the long run will be good for us, and that the destruction is also a form of creation. Full moons are famous for bringing sensitive information to light, closing chapters, finding forgiveness, and letting things go. Whatever may come, we surely know that surprises are in store. However, the pink moon has such a poetic meaning. With spring underway, there is so much hope on the horizon. This is all about the initial stages of growth. This is about sprouting once again. If you haven't heard about the upcoming pink moon, you have so much magic to look forward to. It's around this time of year that the color pink starts to infuse our world. Cherry blossom trees begin sprouting their delicate blooms, the clouds part to reveal vibrant sunsets, and the pop of the most heartfelt, loving, peaceful, and forgiving color can be found everywhere. Pink. Although the pink, beautiful full moon will unfortunately not look like a glowing pink fruit hanging in the night sky, but its wonderful white light will lavish you with energy of beauty and joy. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. This particular moon takes place in the balance, seeking air sign of Libra, connected to the heart chakra, which is known for its power of harmony, beauty, and partnership. This full moon will be all about how you balance your devotion to yourself and your devotion to everything else in your life. Are you realizing the beauty of your independence? Be a partner. Be a partner to yourself first and foremost. Then open up yourself. Open up yourself up to someone who understands that partnership. When it comes to energizing our partnerships in love, business, and friendship alike, Libra's energy will help us focus on balancing and diplomacy. Now it's time. Now it's time to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Focus on your beautiful, joyful heart. Send your breath there. And with every inhale and every exhale, draw up that fierce fire. Draw up that fierce fire from the deepness within your gut. Use that fire to purify your mind, body, heart, and spirit. Breathe in peace. Breathe out love. And remember that no matter how ugly life may get, beauty is always right around the corner. Beauty is always right around the corner. Continue to breathe in this space. Take a moment to let the words just settle into place. Allow yourself to truly plant those beautiful seeds of blossom cherry roses, the pretty flowers of pink. Allow those seeds to be planted there in your heart. Now slowly, gently, lovingly, begin to bring life back to your Shavasana, to whatever posture you're in, by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, a gentle look to the left, gentle look to the right, eventually guiding the knees into the chest. If you like, taking a big spinal stretch by reaching the arms up, pointing the feet further down. And then slowly guide yourself back up to seated. Guide yourself back up to seated. And let's continue. Continuing on now to the second portion of our workshop. I know a lot was said during the forecast, and that's okay. If you missed some things and maybe you didn't understand some of the things that I said, and not to worry, because the second portion of this workshop is to help you really get a good grasp of exactly what this forecast and what the meaning of this pink full moon is all about. And I hope I broke it down easy enough for you on your full moon worksheet that you printed out. And with this full moon worksheet, there's a couple of things that we're going to go over, all right? This is where we really draw in that awareness. This is where we go a little bit deeper than just hearing the forecast and then going into an exercise with not necessarily really truly getting an understanding, a full grasp of what really we're about to experience, about what really is going to happen energetically and the things that we really need to prepare for, which I'm going to hopefully be able to help you do that. All right, so let's get started. 5 questions. I will go ahead and read them all off for you. It's nice when I have my classmates, which I do want to say that the next full moon class and new moon class, I am going to try and make this more of a Zoom live workshop. I love doing this. I love creating this video so that people can watch all over, but I miss the connection. And especially teaching this class, especially teaching this particular class where it's all about finding self-love and using that self-love to connect. And I'm going to go over exactly what the message that this full moon is bringing. It's much harder. It's much harder to do this without being able to do that connection part of what we're really trying to get out of this whole thing. out of this whole thing. And so that's my little plug. So look for that. I will be sharing the Zoom classes or however I'm going to do this group class for the future. And I'm going to continue to make these videos, but I just wanted to just let you know that part before I forget. All right, let's go back. Sorry for my ramble. Let's go back. So the top 5 questions to ask yourself. Got your sheet? Write these things down if you don't have them. Pause so that you can write them down. But hopefully you have your sheet. So number 1, these are questions that you need to ask yourself from now until April 23rd. All right? These are questions that you will ask yourself daily because you will be seeking the answers for it, and you'll be seeking on how to find those answers and bring those things into your life. All right? Whether it's journaling or whether it's actually through action and getting those things accomplished. Cool? So let's read. Number 1. Have I been giving away too much of my energy? Have I been giving away too much of my energy without taking enough in? Can I take time to pause, recharge, and find balance? So that's one question. All right? Have you been giving too much of yourself? Have you been giving too much of yourself everywhere else and not taking time for you? It's important to take time for yourself. You need that moment to recharge, to rebalance. This moon is all about balance. It's the scale, the Libra scale. So how can you find balance in getting your work done, putting together school for your kids, and making dinner, and doing all these things, and then also making sure you take time for you? Even if it's the smallest amount of time, even if it's a walk for 15 minutes outside of the house, do what you need to do. If you're able to do it, figure it out. Find that balance. All right? Number 2, have I spent enough time beautifying my life? Can I open my eyes to see the beauty all around me? So these are kind of almost 2 different things. Have I spent enough time beautifying my life? Libra is all about beauty, about the beauty within, the beauty around you. So have you been able to find that beauty within you? What makes you beautiful? Can you allow yourself to go there? Even when you don't really necessarily feel beautiful right now. We're probably on day 4 on the same pajamas, and that's okay. But maybe it's time to put some new clothes on. Fix yourself up a little bit. Make yourself feel beautiful. However you figure that out, okay? Figure out how to make yourself beautiful and do that. But not only that, not just with yourself, but also with the space around you. Can you beautify your life? Can you maybe plant a garden in your backyard? Can you maybe change some things around in your apartment, in your home to make it look more beautiful? All right? So beautify your life. Find the beauty in your life as well. When you get online and you hear these stories, sadly, story after story of people getting sick or people passing away, can you continue to look for the beauty, the stories of the people, the heroes that are coming out, helping other people? Even from the stories of the little old ladies that are making masks for people for free so that people are able to cover their faces. There's still beauty amongst the ugly. Cool? Number 3. Have I recognized and discovered my inner beauty? Can I speak to all the things that make me beautiful inside and out? So I guess I kind of already did that one, right? Have I recognized and discovered my inner beauty? Can I speak to all the things that make me beautiful inside and out? Number 2 is about the beauty around you, all right? Looking at the beauty around you. And number 3 is about being able to find that beauty within and really focus on that. And so I already kind of dived deep in that one. So you got that. Number 4, do I feel worthy of love and giving love? Can I be less self-critical, judgmental, and more compassionate and nurturing? Can I be less self-critical, judgmental, and more compassionate, nurturing? One way to know that you are blocked in your heart space, your heart chakra, is if you're very judgmental. if you're very self-critical, if you feel yourself separate from someone else. That is you having a blocked heart, not being able to come from a place of compassion, a place of empathy, a place of wanting to nurture and love. Can you do that? Can you do that for yourself, and can you do that for others? If you find yourself being judgmental, can you allow yourself to go the opposite, do a little mind trick, and allow yourself to put that aside and see how you can look at the situation in more of a compassionate place, a place from the heart? Number 4. Now, number 5. Have I been holding grudges and lacking trust in my relationships, partnerships? Lacking trust in my relationships and partnerships. Can I open up myself? Can I open myself up to forgive and let go of all resentments? Can I open up myself to forgive and let go of all resentments? I really enjoy this one because, like I said in the forecast, this is all about your partnerships, your business, your love partnerships, your friendship partnerships. And if you are being cooped up with your kids, with your partners, and they're starting to annoy the crap out of you, and you're having arguments. I heard something the other day, either after this quarantine thing that we're all experiencing, either there's going to be a lot of kids come like November, a lot of new babies, or there's going to be a lot of divorces. And that was really interesting to hear because who would have thought that we come to a place where we're with our loved ones, and being with our loved ones can create a result of divorce. And so I know we're all in a very sensitive place. There is a lot of fear. There is a lot of anxiety. There is a lot of unknown. And so your feelings are rightfully so. Do not block those emotions. Don't resist those emotions. Honor those emotions by becoming aware of them, which is what we're doing right now. Becoming aware of them, sitting with them, allowing yourself to refrain for just a minute. Don't resist, but refrain from actually responding and sitting with your emotions so that you can process your emotions, so that you can come from a place from the heart, so that when you speak through compassion. You speak from a place of wanting to connect. Because remember, if you're seeing yourself separate, that's because you're coming from a blocked heart. But if you're seeing yourself as one with the other person, now you're coming straight from your beautiful, beautiful, loving, joyful, connected heart. So take advantage and make this your challenge. Make this your challenge that when you notice yourself holding any grudges, lacking any trust, can you open yourself up to forgive, to let it go, to let it go? That's number 5. So those are the 5 questions. So put this somewhere where you can see it. Keep this close by so that when you wake up in the morning, you can see, what lesson do I need to learn today? What thing am I going to practice on? What question am I going to have an answer for? And use this as your guide, all right? Along with the new moon questions that I gave you from the last video 2 weeks ago. Keep both of those up, all right? Don't throw away the last ones because you're still going to need that. You're still in that energy until April 23rd. But remember, the full moon is now bringing a big bright light on top of already what you're working with. And so it's not necessarily the easiest time when the full moon comes up, but it's very important to really connect and understand what this full moon is trying to bring up. All right? And the questions are going to help you do that. So those are the 5 questions. Let's move on. Ready? Now the message. The message of this Libra pink loving full moon is to remind yourself to see the beauty in life. It is to remind yourself to see the beauty in life. To spread love and be loved. To spread love and be loved. No matter how ugly life may get, beauty is always right around the corner. No matter how ugly life may get, beauty is always right around the corner. That is the message. Make that your mantra if you like. Repeat that over and over and over. Remind yourself to see the beauty, spread love and be loved. No matter how ugly things get, beauty is always right around the corner. That's your message. That is your gift. So hold on to that. Cherish that, place that in your heart, and let that be your guide. All right? Now the affirmations, I gave you some affirmations. These affirmations are specifically to connect to the heart chakra. So if you want, you can use the message as your mantra, or you can use these affirmations as well. Change it up, have fun with them. But we have, I am worthy of the purest love. I direct love and light towards myself. I live in peace and harmony. All past hurt I release into the hands of love. I love myself for who I am and the potential within me. I forgive. I give love and I am loved. Love will set me free. Love will set me free. So enjoy those. All right. So those were the top portions of the worksheet. Now to the most important part of this worksheet. Are you ready? Grab that little note card. Hopefully you have it. Pause it if you don't. Find a little sheet of paper that you can write on. And we're going to move on to the next part of class. So let's get ready. This is our forgiveness and gratitude ritual portion of our class. Ritual or whatever you want to call it, but this is a very powerful part of our class and one of the most important parts for us to be able to move forward. Not just to be able to move forward in our practice, but to be able to move forward throughout the rest of this week and really finish off this month strong. So read this with me, please. And read it out loud if you can. 2 important things. 2 important things we must do during the full moon. That is to find forgiveness and gratitude. Why? Here's why. In order to achieve our dreams and move forward from a place of clarity, we need to release any blockages, fears, grudges, or upsets that we have against ourselves or anyone else. We have to forgive and appreciate. Forgive and appreciate, meaning we've dealt with it and can now move on. We've dealt with it and can now move on. We move forward with peace and trust, letting go, creating space, and making room for the new. Making room for the new. So let's grab that note card. Okay? And on this note card, you're going to do 2 things. You're going to do 1, write all the things that you are grateful for. Who or what am I grateful for and can send my appreciation? What are you grateful for? Well, if you're watching this video, I hope you're grateful for the most important thing, especially from what's going on right now, is that you're alive. That you're alive, and not only that, that you can breathe. Because there's a lot of people right now, unfortunately, not able to say the same thing. So I hope all of us universally can write that down as our first thing to be grateful for. And then from there, whatever else follows, just allow yourself to naturally let the pen flow. And if it has to start as simple as I'm just grateful for my legs, I'm grateful for my feet, I'm grateful for my hands to be able to write this down, whatever thing you're able to write down that you're grateful for, and continue to let that build. So if you have to pause this video right now, go ahead and pause and allow yourself to write as long as you'd like. Number 2, forgive. The second thing that you want to write down is forgive. Who or what must I forgive and let go? Who or what must I forgive and let go? Now, there's some things that I'm sure have happened in your life, some people that have done you wrong, some things that you most likely are not proud of what you've done to others and to yourself. But it's time to let those things go. It's time to let those things go and appreciate those things. And I know that sounds weird. Appreciate. Appreciate those things because they've gotten you to this place now. Because if you're watching this right now and you're participating right now, you are obviously in a place where you are finally wanting to work on you. You want to work on you. And all the things that have happened in your life, all the good and the bad has led you to this point. And it's led you to a place where now it's time for you to forgive. It's time for you to appreciate the lessons. They've served you, and now you can let it go. So coming to a place of forgiveness can be hard. It can be really hard. And that's why I'm asking you to first write down the things that you're grateful for. Because when we come from a place of gratitude, a place of appreciation, it immediately puts us into our heart space. It immediately allows us to come to a place of compassion and ultimately a place of forgiveness. So that's where we want to be first and foremost. And then we can slowly allow ourselves to open up our hearts and come to a place where we can really forgive. Now, one thing real quick, I want to tell you something that I read over on the Moonology book. There's a great part in the full moon ritual where she does the forgiveness and gratitude. And one of the things that I really loved that she said, she brought up a quote from Buddha and about anger, having anger towards someone else. And you might have heard this already, but I love to repeat it. But the idea of being angry with someone else is as if you're feeding yourself poison and expecting the other person to die. It's kind of a mind trick, isn't it? Feeding yourself poison, being angry at somebody else is feeding yourself poison, expecting the other person to die. Can you sit with that for just a minute? Really let that settle in. Why do we do that to ourselves? It doesn't work. So it's time. It's time to stop feeding yourself that poison. Stop poisoning your heart, your mind, your body, and your spirit. You don't have to forgive and forget. But right now, it's time to just deal with it. Honor it. Feel the emotions. Understand what happened, and then let it go. Write those things down. Take time. And when you're ready tonight, because tonight is the full moon. Tonight is the full moon. What I'd like for you to do is at the end of this powerful class, at the very end of your meditation, and you come out of Shavasana, go wherever you may go. If you're able to go outside, wonderful. If you're not, find a place where you're comfortable. Honor what's on this card. The things that you wrote down of gratitude. The things that you wrote down that you want to forgive. And then shred it. Shred it some more, and shred it again. Burn it if you can do that, but get rid of it. Get rid of it and send it away. And what will happen is the idea is that because you're sending it not just with this sensation of releasing, but you're sending it with the energy of gratitude, and that energy of gratitude is going to send it to a beautiful place for it to be honored and for it to allow that energy to help you let it truly go. So do that, my friends. Do that at the end of this video. Let this be your full moon ritual, your loving full moon ritual, and allow yourself to wake up tomorrow anew, purified, awakened, in your way to evolving and transforming so that you can truly manifest and see your dreams come true. I know that might sound cheesy, but this is as real as you want it to be. So I hope you enjoy that. All right, and I hope you take that portion of this class as serious as you can, because I've witnessed some very amazing miracles that have happened in my classes. that have happened with my students. And I'm realizing more and more that if you really truly come to a place where you're ready, and even if you may not really truly feel consciously you're ready, but subconsciously, somewhere back there, you're truly ready to evolve, to transform, to make changes in your life. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know you've heard that. When you really fully surrender to that, amazing things happen. Amazing things happen. And you deserve that. You deserve it. So that is your full moon worksheet. Enjoy that. Keep this sheet. The only thing you're not going to keep is that little note card. You're going to shred that later. Cool. Well, I hope you're ready now. I hope you're ready because it's time now to do the fun part of this workshop, which is our Kundalini Yoga portion of this class. Now, I gave you a little bit on exactly what we're going to be doing. I already went over how we're going to do the meditation of the calm heart at the very end of this practice. So you got that hopefully together. But I'll explain to you just a little bit of what this exercise is really going to be about. So there is going to be sweating, so I hope you're ready for that. This is the Nabi Kriya for the Prana Apana. Nabi refers to the nerve plexus, the nerve, the solar plexus, the gut, the belly, the navel point. This Kriya balances the prana and the apana by focusing on the third chakra, the navel point, and then moving that energy into the heart center, It will help you build strength and stamina while toning your abdomen muscles. Get those abs. This is also a great Kriya to practice to strengthen your digestive system, to alleviate mild depression, and for developing the healing flow of the prana through your hands. Your hands. The ancient yogis believed that we all had the powers to heal, and it came from our hands, our beautiful hands. Why? Because from our heart center, our place of balance, the energy flows into our shoulders, down our arms, and into our hands and out. And so we're going to strengthen that. We're going to strengthen our heart chakra. We're going to strengthen our healing powers so that we can come to a place fully healed so that we can help others heal. I'm ready. I hope you are. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get this exercise started. Go get a drink of water, get your mat ready, and let's do it. Go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Remove any flesh from underneath you. Make sure that the spine is nice and long and straight, rolling the shoulders back, gently sucking in the abdomen so that you can support the lower back, the lower spine. The eyes are closed. The eyes are closed and focus on the space between the brows. Begin to rub your healing, powerful, loving hands together. This is just waking up the energy systems within the body and allowing you to really truly focus in the hands, our place of our heart. Take a deep breath in and bring the palms to stillness at the heart center. Eyes are closed. Take a moment here as you breathe in, breathing in and breathing out, thinking of all the things that we just worked on, all the things that were said, the purpose of this program, the purpose of this class, the purpose of why you're here today. Breathe in this space. And remember this as you work through this class, as you go through this exercise. Ask yourself, can you open up your heart? Can you trust the process of life? Honor what arises in this practice. Become aware of it so that you can heal. Heal those emotions, the wounds. Forgive. Allow yourself to connect. Cultivate healthy relationships and transcend those limiting beliefs. And most of all, have fun. You came here to enjoy this human experience. So enjoy. There's beauty and joy all around you. You just have to open up and let go. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And on our next breath, we'll be tuning in to the Adi mantra sound, the sound of Om Namo Gurudev Namo. This is a mantra that we chant at the beginning of every Kundalini yoga class, allowing us to connect to the teacher within, the teacher in front of you, and this beautiful golden chain that continues to connect to the teachers before us, bringing that energy into your sacred class. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Suspend the breath. And exhale, let it go. Gently bring the palms down onto the knees. Take a moment here to pause. And then slowly make your way into a tabletop. We're going to do just a quick little warm-up before we actually get into the actual practice. I'm going to put my hair up here. Coming into tabletop, we're just going to do some cat-cows. So with your cat-cow, the palms are directly underneath the shoulders, the knees directly underneath the hips. You're going to inhale and look up, drop the belly. And exhale, bring the chin into the chest, bringing the spine all the way up towards the ceiling. Another inhale, releasing the belly towards the floor. And exhale, bringing the spine all the way up. Powerful inhales, powerful exhales. We're warming up the spine. We're stretching out the digestive tract because this exercise is going to be working our belly, our core, and we want the spine flexed. We want the lungs opening. And so this is a really good warm-up to open up all of that. All right, so let's keep going. I'm going to get some tunes on here. Really set the mood. Keep going. Once you start to match the breath to movement, really start to pick up the pace. Start picking up the pace. Just a few more breaths here. Inhales, exhales, flexing the spine, flexing the spine. Keep going.
We are we and we are one.
Take a deep breath in, look up. And with your exhale, push back into a child's pose. Take a moment to rest, letting the knees come out towards the side edges of the mat, the forehead onto the mat, the palms reaching up towards the front of the mat. Take a quick moment. All right, now slowly allow yourself to come up. Moving into now the Nabi Kriya for Prana Apana. So let's go ahead and let's start with the right side. So stretch out the right leg out in front of you. You're going to bring the left foot either onto the top of that right thigh. And if that's too much for your knee, then just bring your left foot into the inner part of the right groin. All right? We're going to really be stretching the bottom of the right leg. And we're going to really be stretching our spine. We want to keep a nice straight spine as you reach forward for the toes. So make some peace fingers. This is called the life nerve stretch. Peace fingers with the fingers and reach for the toes. Wrap the fingers around the toes. Press into the big toe. Reaching forward. Try not to collapse the spine. Keep the spine nice and straight. The chin is towards the chest so that you have this beautiful straight line. And you're going to close your eyes and start the breath of fire. So it's powerful inhales and exhales, in through the nose and out through the nose. It's a pumping sensation of the belly. It's the breath of fire. We want to light up this fire, light up our core. So just make sure that the belly button's moving in and out. You're pumping that belly so that we can get the blood flowing, get the blood moving through the body, energize the body, bringing in more air and purifying our lungs and bringing more breath to the cellular parts of the body. So keep going. Doing a great job. Keep going. You're halfway there. Spine nice and straight. Powerful breaths. Just 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath in, hold the posture. Take a deep breath in, hold the posture. Hold it here. Exhale it out, stay here. Exhale it out. Continue to exhale. Take another deep breath in. And relax it up. Keep the legs where they are. Keep the legs where they are. Let the energy move. Let this be your rebound. Let the energy move here. Find stillness. Find stillness. All right, now when you're ready, stretch the left leg out. You can go ahead and bounce the feet up and down, bounce the knees up and down, and then switch sides. So now bringing the right foot in. Bringing the right foot in either on top of that left thigh, or if you can't do that, bringing the right foot into the inner part of the left groin, into the inner part of the left thigh. Same thing, spine nice and long and straight. Peace fingers, bringing those peace fingers around that left big toe. Apply some pressure on that toe. Spine staying straight, try not to collapse. Let the spine be nice and long and straight. Eyes are closed, chin is towards the chest. Begin your breath of fire. To the sound of your breath. Listen to the sound of your prana, your apana, your life force. Feel the sensation, the power of your breath. Get lost in that sensation. Get lost in your breath. Keep going.
Hami hum ram hum, hami hum ram hum, hami hum ram.
10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Keep going. Keep the spine nice and long and straight. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, suspend the breath, stay here for just a moment. Stay here. Exhale it out, continue to stay here. Exhale it all out, stay here. Let it all out. Take another deep breath in. And relax. Relax. Stay here. Relax in this space. Find stillness. Find stillness so that you can feel the power of your breath and what it's done already to your body, to your mind. That was just with the first part of this practice. Now, when you're ready, go ahead, stretch the opposite leg out, move, wiggle, do what you may, and then find yourself coming to lay down. Come to lay down on your back. So this portion of the exercise is quite interesting. It's the portion of the exercise where it's said to help with the digestive system. So you want to really push the knees. You want to really push the knees into the chest. Pushing the knees into the chest, taking a moment here first, and then gently bring the palms either down beside you or a little bit underneath the lower part of the spine to support the spine. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale and bring both feet up. And you're going to exhale, bring one foot down. So I'm starting on my left side. Bring one foot down towards the buttocks. All right? And then inhale that leg up. Exhale the opposite leg. So it's going to look like this. So the inhale brings the foot back up. The exhale brings the foot down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So we're just kicking at the buttocks right now. And you're kicking and you're activating that digestive tract by squeezing into that digestive tract. We're waking up the base of the spine. We're waking up that Kundalini energy that lies at the base of the spine at your root chakra by kicking in that place. All right, we're moving that energy. So if you can't reach and completely get your heels to kick your buttocks, that's fine. You just want to get that sensation of inhale, exhale. So it's really focusing on the breath. Don't worry so much about the exercise portion of it, which is also very important, but we're really focusing on the breath and the power of the breath, controlling the legs. Controlling the legs, swift kicks ups, swift kick downs. Continue to go. Keep going. We're not here for very long. We're here for just another minute, so keep going. Remember, this is the yoga of awareness, right? So be aware. Be aware of what happens when you put yourself in uncomfortable positions. When you put yourself in something that's unfamiliar or unknown. Where do you go? What happens to your mind? Do you give up? Do you not try? Keep going. Keep going. Focusing on the breath, inhales, exhales, inhales, exhales. Continue to kick. Striking the buttocks. You're doing a great job. Only 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Keep going. Make sure that the knees are squeezing into the belly. Powerful inhales, powerful exhales. All past hurt I release into the hands of love. All past hurt I release into the hands of love. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in, stretch the legs up towards the sky, stretch them all the way up. Hold the breath and exhale, bring the palms of the feet down to the mat. Take a moment here to rest. Take a moment here to rest. The resting parts in between each posture it's super important. It's important because it allows you to really settle in the energy that you created, to really let it resonate, to move through the body, and for you to witness that. So take a moment to rest. All right, now we're not going to rest anymore. We're really going to get into the core part of this exercise. It's going to get a little intense. So what we're going to do is called the leg piston. We're going to move our legs like a piston. So coming onto your back, staying on your back. Bring the feet up Bring the feet up off the mat. Keep the shoulders onto the mat. Keep the palms onto the mat. If you like, again, you can bring the palms of the hands, you can bring them underneath you. Allow the glutes to rest gently onto the top of the hands. And you're going to bring your feet up. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the knees into the chest, and we're going to exhale the right leg out. And as you exhale the right leg out, we're going to inhale and switch. So the inhale brings the left knee into the chest. The exhale brings the right knee into the chest. So if it's more comfortable, you can start with the inhale, bringing both legs out, inhaling the left knee into the chest, exhaling the right knee to the chest. So keep going with that. You're going to feel some good core work here. Keep going. All right. This is where you got to bring that inner strength. This is where you got to bring in that discipline. Fire it up. When you hear any anger, any negativity, any doubt, you're really activating that solar plex, that third chakra space. So rather than responding and giving up, you're going to burn through it. You're going to burn that doubt, that self-pity, any negativity. You're going to burn that away with lighting up that fire and continuing to move, continuing to go. Powerful breaths, inhales, exhales, inhales, exhales. Keep going. Get lost in the mantra, get lost in the posture, get lost in the exercise, get lost in your breath. Keep going. This is going to be a very powerful practice that's going to set you up for the next posture. So keep going. If you're feeling the burn, you're doing it right. Another minute. Keep going. All past hurt, I release into the hands of love. I'm grateful for all the love that is in my life. I am grateful for all the love that's in my life. I love myself for who I am. I love myself for who I am. Keep going. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. You got this. Let it out. Scream it out. Get it out. What is it that you need to forgive? What is it that you need to let it go? What is it that you need to let go? Find that power, find that strength. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath in. Bring both knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Suspend. Hold the breath. And exhale, let it go. Drop the knees onto the mat. Drop the palms of the feet onto the mat. Let yourself rest here for a moment. Okay, so flip over now. Flip over now. We're going to come and do what's called a plank. Now this is going to be a little bit different. In Kundalini Yoga we call it the front platform. Now the difference with the plank, rather than being on the curled part of the toes, the back part of the toes, you're going to be on the top part of the toes. So bear with me here. I'm going to show you in just a moment exactly what we're going to do. Make sure that the palms are directly underneath the shoulders. Now, if your wrists start to hurt, you're welcome to come up onto your fists. See if that helps a little bit better. Or stay on your wrist and then come down onto your knees if you need to take a break. But take a quick break and then come right back into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift off the top of our toes. The toes stay planted. The top of the toes stay planted. The palms come directly underneath you. And you're going to begin the breath of fire. Let me just actually make sure. Yes, the breath of fire. Perfect. I'm going to begin the breath of fire, and you're going to stay here. All right, so go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get started. We're going to be here for a little bit. It's not going to feel very comfortable. You're actually going to get really uncomfortable. Because yoga is supposed to make you uncomfortable. When you're flowing and you're moving in these postures and you're coming to a space of awareness, a lot of things come up, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And a lot of those things you've been ignoring for a really long time. So what happens when you get uncomfortable? Keep going. Keep going. You still got a little ways to go. Get on your knees if you need to, take a quick break, and then come back. Remember, you're not on the curled part of the toes, the back of the toes, you're on the top of the toes. Keep going. So when you get uncomfortable, where do you go? Do you come to a place of fight or flight? Or can you stick to that powerful breath? Keep doing your breath of fire. Inhales, exhales, pumping the belly. You should be firing it up. You should be warm. Hopefully sweating by now. Keep going. You're about halfway through. Halfway through. Light that fire. Light that fire so that you can purify every being within you. All right, you got another minute. Another minute. Give it all you got. Another minute. Listen to the mantra. Listen to your breath. Whatever comes up, let it come up. Honor it. And then let it go. Burn it away with the breath. "30 more seconds. I send love to everyone. I send love to everyone I know. All hearts are open to receive my love. You got this. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Almost done. Doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Stay in the posture. Take a deep breath in. Come to the full expression of this posture. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Feel the shakes. Hold it. Hold it. Exhale it out. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, relax, release yourself slowly, bending the arms, come down. Come down onto your belly. That exercise gave strength to our lower back, gave strength to our lower back and our core. I hope you felt that. All right, so let's not rest too long. Come onto your back. Come onto your back. So we're not going to be here too long, all right? We're going to do what's called stretch pose. Now with stretch pose, you want your feet about 6 inches off the mat. You want your shoulders to come up. Look down towards your toes. The shoulders should be up, but make sure that the center part of the body, the belly, the lower back is still planted firmly onto the mat. The feet are up, pointing towards the bottom of the mat. The palms are right above the thighs, pointing also towards the toes, looking down towards the toes. This is your stretch pose. This is your stretch pose. So come here. Get ready. Come here. Remember, we're not going to be here too long. But I want you to listen to my instructions, all right? Stay in stretch pose. You're going to inhale. Take a deep, powerful inhale. Inhale and hold the breath briefly. Hold the breath. Stay where you are and exhale. Powerful exhale. Let it out. Continue to exhale. Breathe in. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale and completely exhale. Completely exhale. Continue to let the breath out. Continue to let the breath out. Clench the glutes. Apply the Mula Bandha. Clench the glutes. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Relax. Relax. Now we're going to be moving into the heart. We've activated the core. Now we're moving to the heart center. The heart center is the piece that allows the balance of the physical body and the spiritual body. It is the connection to the upper 3 chakras and the lower 3 chakras, which allows us to expand our minds, keeping our feet on the ground and our head in the stars. So let's move into this heart space. So now slowly allow yourself to come up to seated. Move my stuff out of the way. Come up to seated. Find a comfortable seat. Remove any flesh from underneath you so that the base of the spine is grounded. It's firm. And what we're going to do is we're going to spread our arms out. Spread our arms out on about an angle of 60 degrees. So we're going to create a V. So we're not at a complete 90 straight out. We're at about a 60 degrees, parallel to the ground as if you're receiving someone. Remember when you were a little kid and you wanted your mom or dad or that parent or guardian that you trusted to just lift you up, to hold you, to give you love? That is where you want your arms out. The fingers are spread out in this energy of wanting to receive. Keeping your arms there, the arms are creating that V, opening up the heart center. Being as if they're pointing in this beautiful hugging sensation, ready to receive, spread those fingers out tensely. And take a few long, deep breaths here. Take a few long, deep breaths with the eyes closed. Bringing yourself into the heart space, visualizing that beautiful color of pink. Opening up that heart with your breath, your air, your prana, and your apana. Breathe into this space. Long, deep breaths in through the nose. And out through the nose. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Keeping the arms extended as they are. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath and clench the fist. Clench the fist. Powerfully hold in the breath and clench the fist. And as you breathe in, holding this breath, you're going to bring that breath, clenching the fist powerfully, like a force that you're fighting, and you're going to bring that into the heart center. Move that energy into the heart center forcefully, with tension, shaking, bringing that energy, fighting through all the blockages, all the doubts with that breath, stopping at the heart, right in front of the heart, and exhaling it all out. Take another inhale. Spread the fingertips wide. Come back to that V. Breathe in. Clench the fist. Hold the breath and bring that Fight through the blockages. Fight through that victim story, whatever it is that's been holding your heart, keeping it trapped. Bring that energy, bring it, break it away, bring it to the heart center, and powerfully exhale it out. One more time, inhale, bring the fingertips out. Bring the fingertips out, tense the fingertips out, clench the fist, and bring that energy back to the heart center. Holding that breath, shaking those hands, shaking those fists, breaking through those blockages, and bringing all that energy to the heart. Exhale it out. Inhale, bring the hands back out. Bring the hands back out. Spread the arms out to the angle of that 60 degrees. Tense the fingers and breathe in long and deep. The arms are back, creating that beautiful V. Creating that beautiful V of the heart center. Breathe here. Feel the powerful energy moving through the hands, moving from the heart, down the shoulders, past the elbows, into the wrist, into the palms and out the palms. Feel that energy there. Breathe here. Eyes are closed. Have I recognized and discovered my inner beauty? Can I speak to all the things that make me beautiful inside and out? Just a few more breaths. Keep the arms out extended. Now slowly begin to bring the palms closer together, about 4 inches apart. 4 inches apart in front of you, in front of your chest, in front of the heart center. Look down into this space, keeping the chin and the spine nice and straight. The only thing that's moving is your eyes. So try not to bring the chin down to the chest. Put your neck into a neck lock. Bring the chin back and just look down with your eyes. Focusing in the space between the palm of the hands. Can you feel that energy, like a magnetic energy moving from palm to palm, opening up that heart? Focus on the energy there. Long deep breaths. Long deep breaths. I am worthy of the purest love. I direct love and light towards myself. Stay focusing in the palms of the hands. Continue to feel that energy. Slowly guide those palms together to touch. Bring the palms together at heart center, right in front of your chest into a prayer pose. Meditate here. Eyes are closed, focusing at the brow. Focusing in the space between the brow. This is your third eye, the seat of intuition. Your place of perception. Can you change your perception? Can you change the things that you've seen in your life as ugly, as painful, as a nuisance? Can you change your perception to see those things with compassion, with gratitude, with love? Meditate in this space. more intuitive breaths here. Staying focused in the space between the brows. Take another deep breath in. And with your exhale, keeping the palms at heart center, bow forward. Allow yourself to bow forward, bringing your forehead as close as you can to the ground. And allowing yourself to just breathe in this space and meditate in this space. All the way down. The elbows can come down towards the belly, towards the side. And the forehead down towards the mat. Meditate here. Now slowly, gently, guide yourself back up. Guide yourself back up to seated, releasing the palms away from the heart center and gently guiding them to the top of the knees. Guiding them to the top of the knees if you like, or letting the palms come up. Hands can come in Gyan Mudra, bringing the pointer finger and the thumb tips together to touch. Rest here in a beautiful meditation. Allow yourself to come to the heart center. You've done so much work, so much work. You found that inner strength, that inner fire. You created that discipline by pushing through. By pushing through and letting go of the negative, the doubts, the self-pity, burning it all away, purifying your mind, your heart, your spirit. You use that energy to open up your heart, to find forgiveness, to find self-love. Because you know in your heart your mission is to be able to spread that love, to share your gift. Eyes are closed, breathing in this space. Focus on that beautiful breath, that air, that prana, the color of pink, your heart chakra. Feel that love moving through every cell, every part of your body. And slowly when you're ready, guide the left palm to the heart center. Guide the left palm to feel the heart. The right palm in Gyan Mudra, right beside you, bending that right elbow and bringing that palm right beside you. This is your declaration. You're connecting to your knowledge, your wisdom, and you're bringing that to your heart so that you can share that. We're now going to do the meditation of the calm heart. The eyes can be closed or they can be partially open, but the focus is on the breath. Take a deep breath in. Fill up the lungs. Feel the heart raising, lifting up, and suspend the breath here. Keep the breath here. Let the prana, let that life force move through the body, cleansing and healing, spreading love, purifying. And when you're ready, when you can't hold your breath any longer, gently, without force, release the breath. Either out through the nose or out through the mouth. If you can, try out through the nose. Completely exhale out completely to where you can't exhale out anymore, bringing the belly button as far back as you can towards the back of the spine, letting it all out, and then taking another deep breath in. Continue to inhale as long as you can. Fill up. Sip in some more. Suspend the breath. Stay here as long as you can. Calm the heart. Feel the beating of the heart. And when you're ready, exhale, let it all out. Slowly, gently, exhale, let it all out. Keep going. On your next inhale, take a deep breath in. With your inhale, stretch your hands all the way up, reach up, and continue to reach, stretching the spine, spreading the fingertips wide, holding the breath in. Powerful exhale out. Inhale. Reach up some more. Reach. Hold the breath. Powerful exhale. One more time. Take another deep breath in. Reach up. Hold the breath. And exhale. Slowly, gently bring the palms down. Taking a moment, resting them onto the knees. Letting this energy move. Letting the energy that you cultivate to move through the body, cleansing and healing, purifying. And when you're ready, slowly allow yourself to come lying down. Slowly allow yourself to come lying down into the most important posture of every yoga class, Shavasana, corpse pose. Gently bringing yourself to lie down flat, letting the feet flop towards the side edges of the mat, tucking the tailbone under, resting the shoulders onto the mat, the chin gently coming towards the chest, the palm resting down beside you, up to receive, or down to ground. Closing the eyes and allowing yourself to rest here. Let the bones become heavy. You did the work. Good job. You took time for you to recharge, to reflect, and to release. Using the energy all around you, this beautiful, loving full moon. It's now time to surrender. To surrender and let go. Just be. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more time all together. Take another deep breath in. And with a big sigh, let it out. Shavasana, corpse pose. Slowly, gently, lovingly. Slowly, gently, lovingly, begin to bring yourself back. Begin to bring yourself back by allowing the breath to bring movement to the fingers, movement to the toes. A gentle look to the left, a gentle look to the right. Stretching the arms up above you, pointing the feet further down below you, giving yourself a big spinal stretch. Guiding the knees into the chest. Knees into the chest. You can take a gentle rock up and down, side to side. And slowly allow yourself to come up to seated. Guiding yourself up to seated. Once more, right back where we began. Ending our wonderful class by all together chanting along, listening to this beautiful song, an affirmation, a declaration, a prayer. If you know the words, sing along, and we'll end the class with 3 long Sat Nams. A long Sat and a short Nam. Rub the palms together. Bring them to heart center. Close the eyes.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide
And one more time, deep breath in. Sat Nam. Inhale the palms to the space between the brows, the space of your third eye, your seed of intuition, your perception. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I bless you, and I hope and pray you have a wonderful, beautiful full moon evening. Allow yourself to forgive. Allow yourself to be love so that you can give love. There's beauty all around you, all around you. Thank you. Sat Nam. Bow forward. Sat Nam. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.